The Gospel of Mark. Author, John Mark. Date written, AD 55 through 65. Genre, Gospel. The reflection says, the Gospel of Mark was likely the first of the 4 New Testament Gospels to be written. Certainly, it was composed before the destruction of Jerusalem in AD 70. It is not a first-hand account, but rather comes to us through the lens of the other apostles, especially Simon Peter. Some scholars think Mark might have been the identified young man who ran away naked during Jesus' arrest, Mark 14, verses 51 through 52. Mark does not record many of Jesus' sermons. He emphasizes what Jesus did more than what Jesus said. Mark's gospel also does not dwell on Jesus' family, history, or ministry, but records Jesus' achievements, action-packed from beginning to end. The purpose of Mark's gospel was to encourage the Gentile church in Rome. He wanted his readers to see Jesus Christ as the suffering servant Savior, and he arranged his material to show Jesus as one who acts and delivers in the midst of crisis. Mark writes much like a reporter, with an almost breathless quality, as though you were there, seeing and hearing everything as it happens. You could call it the gospel for busy people. One of Mark's favorite words is the Greek term often translated immediately. He uses it 42 times. He also uses the historical present tense throughout his book. Jesus comes, Jesus says, Jesus heals. He portrays Christ's life as extremely busy. Christ even had trouble finding time to eat. Mark 3, verse 20, and 6, verse 31. Mark emphasizes the servanthood of Christ, showing Christ healing the sick, raising the dead, and feeding the hungry. Christ's works provide a compelling argument for salvation because they powerfully demonstrate the incredible love of God for us. With its beautiful collection of miracles, parables, and teachings, Mark is foundational to understanding the words of Christ that we find in the other Gospels. There you have it. A reflection on Mark. As we enter the Gospel of Mark. Thank you for leaning in, and I hope you received that today. Keep it light, keep it real, keep it moving. God's way, God's rhythm, and Jesus.